republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Meeting's called to order. All present. Okay. Is Mary here?
Nope, I don't see Joanne Weiser either.
All right, well, we have two service recognitions, one for Mary Rosengrant, 911 for 15 years, and one for Joanne Weisner from the jail for 20 years. Apparently they were unable to attend. We appreciate their services. Item number 5.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 5 on the agenda, approval of the minutes of the May 13th meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
Motion to approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion to approve, which item?
What did I say?
7.
So it's
Six.
6.
No, you're not approving 7.
Approve item 6 on the agenda by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to ratify and approve the general cash disbursements and electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
I'll approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
You'll approve it?
Motion.
The motion to approve it, I'll second it.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 7 on the agenda to ratify and approve seminar requests and or payments. Questions or comments? Yes.
Well, could you explain a little bit the software training that Robert Stout is involved in? What is VEOCI emergency? Do you know anything about that? It's costing about $2,000.
Right. It all runs around the public safety and emergency management. They're all acronyms for the programs that they use in their offices. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to approve item number 8 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 8 on the agenda, accept the resignation of Cody Shepniak from the jail for the recommendation of the board. Questions or comments?
And what's his position, Cody?
He's CO. All in
Corrections
favor?
officer.
Aye.
Aye. I'll make a motion to approve item number 9 is listed on the agenda.
That's still a good date?
No, I don't think that's a date. I think we need to table that for now.
Okay.
When did it change?
It's
Every 5 minutes.
every 5 minutes, so I just need to withdraw and make a motion to table for right now.
I'll withdraw my motion and make a motion to
And
table.
what about 10? Same thing? Probably, right?
June 8th. I think that's a good date.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 10 and is listed on the
Well, wait,
agenda.
we can't do 10 if we don't do 9.
Why?
Because that's who she's replacing.
Right. So
Well,
they'll-
she's not she's replacing it, but she's going in to train for a while prior to.
Yeah, but I don't know, if anybody knows for sure when, do they?
I don't think anybody has a firm date. Who's
So we
going
have a
for-
resignation from her from,
Yeah, but it's been changed
That
this
is
morning.
the date that I received the correction as of yesterday afternoon.
I don't know anything about it. Okay, I'll withdraw that motion too.
Table 9 and
Okay,
10.
9 and 10 are tabled, we're under
You
11.
can do 11.
No, that's all right.
Motion to approve item number 11 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second
Maybe
it.
we'll get that one done.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 11 on the agenda. Transfer David Fenderdahl from field appraiser assessment back to the custodial maintenance position. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
Make a motion to approve item number 12 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 12 on the agenda, to ratify the hiring of Nancy Stoddard Nicholson to the open part-time corrections officer position. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Item 13,
Did we check with all these guys that they still want to do it?
yes.
Motion to approve item number 13 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 13 on the agenda, the reappointments to the Northern Tier Regional Planning and Development Committees. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Make a motion to approve item number 14 is listed on your
A
agenda.
second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 14 on the agenda, purchase of service agreement between Susquehanna County Children and Youth and Friendship House in Scranton, from July 1st, 2013 through July 30th of 2014. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 15.
Make a motion to approve item number 15 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 15 on the agenda, sign purchase service agreement between Susquehanna County Children and Youth Services and Vision Quest National Goldsboro for a term of July 1st, 2013 through June 30th, 2014. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 16.
Motion to approve item number 16 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to sign the purchase agreement between Susquehanna County Children's Services and the Children's Service Center of Wyoming Valley, Wilkes-Barre. For questions or comments? Yes.
Now, when you say all these services for children and youth, do you have like an age limit? What is the age bracket?
It varies for each child.
Are they, is this,
They're minors.
their minors like 18 and under or something?
Yes.
And do you have any figures how many children are being serviced in all these programs?
Yes, I do. For instance, on the one we're on right now is Wyoming Valley. That is, let's see. Right now, there was two children that were serviced under this program. One was for 365 days, and one was 222 days.
And then the other one, Vision Quest, or?
No, we're past that one. Any other questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion to approve item number 17 is listed on your agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 17 on the agenda, purchase agreement between Children and Youth and Bethany Christian Services. Questions or comments?
How many children are that one?
There's one person for 361 days. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to approve item number 18 is listed on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jean Greco, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 18 on the agenda to sign purchase agreement between Children and Youth Services and Youth Services Agency of PA. And let's see, questions or comments?
How many children for this one in June Thorpe, Pennsylvania?
That one is, let's see. Looks like there's one child placed in that one.
One.
Yes, Stacy?
Can you just fix the motion to read and the dates June 30th, 2015?
Do we have that here?
Well, be careful. Sometimes we do these a year
No,
after we've already.
they're
No,
not.
it doesn't have a date in there. It
Okay.
says, no, it should be June 30th.
Right.
It says June 2,
2/15,
2015.
yeah, instead of
yes.
30th.
Chris, did you have a question?
Well, no, I'm one ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 19.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 19 is listed on your agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to approve item 19 on the agenda. This is signed purchase service agreement between Children and Youth and Vision Quest in Tucson, Arizona. Questions or comments? Bruce, you had one?
What are we buying from Tucson, Arizona?
Let's see.
I think they're in Sailorsburg.
Yeah, I think the location is actually Sailorsburg. The head office is out of Tucson. And that one, I'm not quite sure on that one. I'll have to find out.
Okay, thank
Know how
you.
many children in that one?
That one I don't know. That one I don't
It's for
know.
the upcoming year anyway, isn't it?
Yeah,
So there might not be any in it yet.
yeah.
What about the past year, do we know how many?
I don't have anything on that one. I'll have to get information on that.
I have another question. In general terms, I'm sure you can't be too specific. What exactly are we purchasing?
I'm sorry, what?
In general terms, what is being purchased for these?
Well, there are different services, like Friendship House is a pre-adoptive, so the court, there's a child that needs to go up that has to go through the adoption process. The court, that's a court-placed individual. The court places the child into Friendship House until the adoption is done for the protection of the child. Vision Quest is used by juvenile probation. That's all court-ordered. Most of these are court-placed. It's not something that, just is randomly done. The court places these children.
And Standing Timbers has appeared several times. What are they?
Standing Timbers, I would have to check on that one, exactly what that one is.
Sound like camps.
Camps, they do use Camp for Girls and ACT Camp for Boys. That, again, is used by juvenile probation. A lot of that is used for medical necessity.
Any idea of the success rate of these programs?
The success rate is they're all successful because the kids go to a place where they're getting services and help until they can get placed in a different facility.
Okay, thanks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 20.
I make a motion to approve item number 20 is listed on
Second.
the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Jean Greco to open the bids for the common repair. All in favor?
Aye.
How about Mr. Griffin? Not the
Yeah.
bigger one
Well,
for
that
you.
works.
Big.
Give you a small tool, you want a big one.
Jim Dieslick Contracting, Carbondale. Jim Dieslacks?
Yep.
$81,510.
How much?
$81,510.
Okay.
Bid bonds there, we'll take a look at them. L.R. Costanzo, Scranton. $132,500. Charles Grimm, Waymart. $109,481.
That's quite a few, didn't it? Better than last time.
First General of Southern New York, Endwell, New York. $109,933. Jerry Gans Incorporated, Scranton. $93,660. Marchuska Brothers, Endicott, New York. $182,500.
Okay. We'll send them off to the engineers and the,
What happened if they, why not they underbid and
what?
can't complete the job, then What happened?
That's why they have a bid bond.
What's that?
That's why they have a bid bond.
All right.
Right. So these will get sent off to the engineer and architect to review them for completeness, to make sure they comply, and then we'll award from there. Okay, at this time, public comment.
Could I have a comment about the bids?
Yeah.
So you had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids, and
Mhm.
they're all from out of the area, like nobody from our county bid it. And then how do you decide, once the engineer reviews it all, how do you decide?
Well, they review to make sure they qualify as far as meeting all the specs and requirements that the bid packet had in it.
And then how do you decide, out of all the 6, let's say they all qualify according to the
Well, then
engineer?
we'd go to the lowest bidder.
You go to the lowest bid, is that what you do? So with the lowest bid we have is 81,000, the highest one is 182,
Mhm.
about 100,000 difference.
Mhm.
And what are they gonna do actually? What's wrong with the columns at this point? Do they have to replace them, or what's actually?
Well, actually, if you've noticed, as you walked in, the capitals on top of them are rotting and falling off. So they have to pull one of the columns out, get new capitals made for all of them, pull all the columns, put new capitals on all of them, paint the columns, and then inspect the columns themselves to make sure they're still sound.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Motion to adjourn?
Is there public comments?
Yeah.
Can you give us an update on how the bridges are doing, the roads, and how Route 167 is doing? or-
167 is much better today than it was 3 months ago. They're still doing base repair and still working on it. 706 West is being paved now. That's in better condition. 706 East, they're doing all the cross pipes now. 92, they're supposed to be getting ready to pave 92 coming out of Lenox. And they're still working on the slide at the state line on 29.
And then I noticed also they're doing some kind of engineering redirecting of the creek there.
Right.
Anything about that, or what's involved with that?
Right, that's the Army Corps of Engineers. They're moving the creek away from the road to stop the deterioration of the roadway.
So to keep the water away from that area? is that
Right,
what
it's
it is?
actually getting moved back to where it was originally.
And do you know what that is costing? Is that the state
I
paying
think
for
that's like
that?
a $5 to $9 million project. I'd have to research it, but it's mega millions.
Mega millions, and it's being paid by the state,
Yeah, that's getting paid through the state.
through the state?
What are they gonna do to seal the capitals from, rain?
What?
What are they gonna do to seal these capitals from rain?
Seal?
Huh?
The columns, you mean, the capitals on the
Yeah,
columns?
yeah.
Well, there are new ones getting made. They'll be painted and sealed.
Painted?
Yeah. That's good.
Are they made out of granite?
I'd have to check the spec. No, they're made out of wood. The actual ones up here right now are wood. They're made out of wood. So, but I think what they are looking at doing, and I'd have to check the spec again, I think they're looking at casting them and using a material that won't take and rot.
And they're going to have the same appearance, right?
That's why we have to take one out and send it away to get them
Oh,
made.
yeah.
Can you also say anything about the election results? I understand they're being recounted.
No, it's the election board the return board is meeting to go through all the write-ins and do the final tallying of the results.
So there's no recount going on,
No,
and there won't be?
well, unless somebody petitions to have one done. Any other comment? Motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.